sound levels. Check, check.
Check, check.
I think that sounds great.
To sing the net, or maybe I'll bring that microphone up, open up the door and stick the microphone out there, or I could sing the national anthem.
You are more than welcome to. You'll be doing it alone if you decide to, so, you know. Yeah, but if you open up the door, it sounds pretty good though.
Yeah.
It's nice in here actually. You probably don't get too much like sound
Back,
from out there.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice to also have that sound of the crowd or whatever. But you won't get the PA, which is nice.
That's what I mean too.
Yeah. Good crowd showing up. Nice night. It's like almost 2 minutes behind. 2:45 on the.
Oh really? Wow.
It's normally not that
Yeah.
that behind, but.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday night and the lights are on. Welcome fans to the Robert W. Veterans Athletic Field. Tonight's WIA playoff football game between the St. Clair Central Panthers and your Osceola Chieftains. Central and the WIAA require good censorship of student athletes, coaches, and spectators of education day safe and control personnel. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. Profanity or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Children should be supervised at all times. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. And now will you welcome please the visiting Panthers with asked to introduce as a team. Panthers are coached by John Jackson. And now, would you please welcome your Osceola Chieftains. The Chieftains are coached by Scott Newton.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this broadcast of St. Croix Central Panther football. I'm Brian Millar alongside Mitch Klimek, and it's nice and quiet in our room right here. People probably didn't even know if we had the microphones on.
Well, a little bit different than last time we were visiting Osceola, so.
Hopefully a lot less shivering
Yeah.
as well. We're inside the booth tonight. That's why it's so quiet. We're also filming through a window. We got the scoreboard camera, so you at least don't there's minimal of a double image going on for you, but we'll be fighting that tonight, and probably with our main camera when we're angled towards the end zones, which hopefully will be
quite often.
Quite often for the Panthers.
For us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, a big shout out to our major sponsors as we get started here, awaiting the kickoff from the Chieftains. Flagship Porta Baldwin, Marco Septic, Citizen State Bank, and Western Wisconsin Health. And thank you to every one of you getting ready to tune in for Level 1 playoffs here in Osceola. Chieftains did take down your Panthers 2 weeks ago now.
Yes.
And we hope to redeem ourselves when it really counts.
Right, yeah, this is the redemption that we were looking for. You got the number 4 seeded Osceola Chieftains taking on the number 5 seeded St. Croix Central Panthers. Should be a good game, much like last one. Came down to a 1-point victory for Osceola as Central was unable to convert their 2-point conversion towards the end of the game that would have given us the lead. So
I did love the call to go for two. It just didn't work out.
Yep. Opening kickoff there, you can see taken by 44, I believe Cole Becker.
I think that's right. And
a few yards on the play up to the 33-yard line, it looks like, and we'll see what this Central offense can do at the first drive of the game.
Last time they played the first drive, I think went 3 and out, and we ended up punting it, if my memory serves me correctly.
Yep. Which is pretty rare if you look at our offense as a whole, averaging 41 points per game on the season. So.
And traditionally, though, we have been starting slow, but they pick it up as they go on. But 3 and out still right away at the beginning. Not what you quite expect. Holzer will keep it himself. He'll pull around to the far side. Short gain of maybe 2 on that run. If you do have any problems with tonight's broadcast, please let us know in the comment section. I'll check her periodically. We have had our streaming system shut down on us twice so far during setup. So some of you probably I know that we had at least a few people on when it got started up and then shut down after about a minute of being on. So hopefully we got it running for you now. Holzer, hands off. Blum, no, he pulls it back. Missed tackle. Klin kind of helping him out. A gain of 4 will bring up a 3rd down and about 3. Ball's going to be right on the 40-yard line. And Holm coming on with the play.
This Osceola defense has been pretty tough to score on all season, only averaging 15 points a game that they're giving up. So, really first down here and a nice drive on the first drive of the game would be excellent for Central. We'll see what they can do on third down. Looked like they were trying to draw Osceola off sides. Didn't quite make that happen.
Holzer, he takes a snap, handoff.
No.
Hopefully handoff. No, he kept it himself,
No.
but I don't think the handoff was there anyway. Tackled for a loss.
There's your
And on
first
comes the
3
punt
and
team.
outs.
So
Yep.
3 and out.
Mason Dado coming on to punt.
Dado's punt off and away. Fair catch called for as that one up there in the air about as high as a hot air balloon. And it just falls right into the hands of number 2 for the Chieftains. That's Aaron Schmidt. He also is a quarterback.
Yes. First down and 10 for Osceola. Ball is going to be spotted at the 29-yard line. Last time their offense kind of, big plays, I guess. That was the biggest thing, that our Central defense was letting up some pretty big plays, especially early on. We actually got a couple of lucky breaks with some Osceola fumbles, so
Yeah,
hopefully we don't have to rely on that tonight.
One
We
out
can
of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, so
That jet sweep was a killer for us that game as well.
yes.
Man goes in motion, handoff up the middle, brought down, gain of 3.
Looked like Hinsman on the tackle.
Maybe 4.
Hinsman came out of last week's game with a bummed ankle, so we'll see if he is fully recovered from that. Hopefully, as he is an anchor on our offensive and defensive line.
And I talked to him at the volleyball game on Tuesday, and he said that, yeah, it was sore, but he could have
Sure.
gone back in if they needed to, but they were
Just a precaution.
able to handle Prescott
Sure.
pretty easily. So in motion again, handoff up the middle. That time stopped for a gain of 1.
Looked like Holm on the tackle. I believe that was Zach.
So now third down and 4. So Panthers couldn't get their third down conversion, and now hoping to stop the Chieftains on theirs. Chieftains break the huddle.
One receiver split out right.
That's Moosel covering him down there. It's going to be a handoff this way. Panthers do converge on him and stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and now the punt team coming onto the field.
And I tell you what, that was the counterplay that we
Yep.
saw quite a few times 2 weeks ago, that especially early in the game, they definitely caught us by surprise with that. Towards the end, we started to shut it down much like we did here tonight. So hopefully it's a good sign of some adjustments that we've made in the last few weeks.
Well, I don't quite understand a counterplay on the first drive of the game, but
You haven't actually set that up yet.
Yeah, you
but
got to get the defense to flow a little bit,
Well,
but hey,
either way.
worked in our favor there,
Yep.
and we await a punt.
Looks like we've got Seiler and Kopaz back deep to return. It's going to go to Seiler. He
Little
takes the
trickery.
handoff there to Kopaz.
Blocks
got a lot
are
of room
set.
in front of him.
Cut back in, there he does. He goes, crosses the 40-yard line, or the 40-yard line, tackled near the 35. So that
Big gain, maybe 30, 35-yard return there. Sets us
And
up with
that's-
excellent field position.
and that's a yard, maybe 2, from what they previously had. So
Right.
good return there by Seiler. They got him to bite on the handoff to Kopaz, and great field position. Holzer now sends Seiler in motion. He will pass early on in the game. Lofted downfield and off the fingertips. That's Kopaz out there, and he had him.
He had him. He had a step on the defender. It was a nice ball. Maybe could have put a little bit more touch on it.
Lofted
But,
up and let him get underneath it.
Yeah, yep. But nice play call either way, trying to back up this defense a little bit. I know we haven't been much of a passing threat, averaging 52 passing yards per game, but you never know.
And I mean, some of those 52 52-yard average
Mhm.
comes from, I mean, we had a
Like one play,
Yeah.
basically, a game. You know, we rip off one big, long pass play per game, it seems like. Holzer on the keeper there.
There we
Breaks through
go.
a few tackles. Able to maybe make a gain of 7 on that play.
Yeah, got up to the safety and wrapped up on the ankles and brought down, so now at the 30-yard line. Numbers creeping up there in our viewer count. Let's hit that share button. You guys can do it for us. Hit that share button. Put us out on social media. Let them know that we got a great game. 4-5 matchup here.
Yep.
Winner most likely moving on to take on Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling halfway all the way across
All the
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Holzer keeps it. Has room, breaks through a tackle, and another great run by Holzer. That's a Panther first down, and the first down of the game. Panther fans starting to fill the bleachers in there. I mean, there's some space, but this is a good showing over there. That's a decent-sized bleacher.
Yep.
Holzer keeps it, pitches it now.
Nice
That's
pitch.
Kopaz. Whoop. Pushed out of bounds at the 9-yard line. First and goal from there. Looks like they might set it down right on the 10.
Well, and that's one thing we haven't really seen out of this offense a whole lot. It's been, you know, you get your fullback going quite a bit. Holzer does a nice job of reading and keeping and stuff, but we haven't had a ton of that triple option really with the pitch back getting the ball. So hopefully that's enough to kind of discombobulate this defense, you know, when they think that or they have no idea which one of these three it's going to go to.
That's the beauty of that triple option, like you said. And
Second down and 2, sorry.
No, you're good. Seiler goes in motion, handoff.
Rosopoulos
working his way down inside the 5-yard line.
Nice first down run there. Going to be set up with perfect position right here. First down and goal from the 4, it looks like they're going to spot it at.
So I must have screwed up on that last run. So that's the first down. I thought he had it on the Kopaz did on the last run, but just short. So handoff there. Seiler spins into the end zone. Panthers first on the board with a Gabe Seiler run up the middle. Here's the instant replay, and hopefully I got it all worked out. I should double check. I forgot to. I did forget to double check that.
Well, if anyone can hear us at home, text us.
Well,
Let us know.
I can hop on
Okay.
right after the replay here.
All right.
We do have an injured Panther on the field, if you can hear me. I don't have a number picked out. That's Hinsman.
That's Hinsman. Knee
Knee.
is holding.
And there's the instant replay
Yep.
of the touchdown. Yeah, but Hinsman down grabbing his knee on the play. I don't know if we were on the replay. I'll just double check all that right now. We'll step away. Yep, our replay audio volume is muted, so think they all heard us right there. So Hinsman getting tended to. We'll step away. Thank you to our major sponsors. Well, might as well say Western Wisconsin Health first, as we got the trainers out there. Citizen State Bank, Flagship Fort Baldwin, Marco Septic. Our founding sponsor level, McDonald's Courtesy Corporation, B&B Insurance Services, Buffalo Wild Wings, Premium Waters Incorporated, Burnix Pepsi, and Baldwin Lightstream. Hinsman now up walking with the aid of trainers, and that could be a big loss if he's not able to get back in. And then the rest of our Panther program sponsors, J Counter Insurance, Snap Fitness, Pheasant Hills Golf Course, and Williamson and Seiler, attorneys at law. Panthers coming on to kick the extra point now. That's Jackson Pettit. Ooh, out of focus. There we go. Snap goes. Ball is down, kick is up, and good. 7-0. St. Croix Central will step away as we await the kickoff. Thanks to everybody listening to us at home. We'll be back in just a minute. Panther kickoff team running out on the field, and Preston Carlson, we don't need any of that Osceola talk here on the comment section. Let's go Osceola, come on. Let's go Panthers.
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 Yeah, this is the
He's mistaken.
Panther live stream. You could look for the Osceola live stream. I'm not sure if that exists.
I think they're stuck with us, but you know,
yeah.
we'll let him stay. We'll let him
Okay.
stay, but you know, he should
Subscribe.
He should subscribe.
He should subscribe.
Yeah.
And send it to his family
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, it would be the polite thing to do. Kickoff here from Jackson Pettit. It's off in the air. Nice deep high ball. Fielded at about the 12-yard line.
And brought down just short of the 25. So Preston Carlson, the challenge is out to you. You hit that subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
You get to watch our Panthers stream, and you're all comfortable.
Yeah.
I think least you can do is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Show your love for us, bringing you this stream. I'm sure he loves that we're talking about him too.
Oh, I'm sure he does, yeah.
One receiver at the top of your screen. Moozle out there covering, I think. I didn't quite catch the number.
So.
Up the middle, fullback
fullback.
dive. Big play, first down run, gain of 15.
And that was a play that they had a couple of long runs on last time these two teams faced off. Brings up first down and 10, ball on the 41-yard line. Osceola has one receiver split out left.
And now in motion. Quarterback keeps it, follows the fullback up, gains 4.
Looked like Blum on the tackle there, along with a few other Panthers.
Here the coaches to our left kind of talking a little bit about some ideas on what they can do to stop him here on 2nd and 6. Again, one receiver up. In motion they go. Handoff Carlson. Or not, I think that was, I think it was Carlson.
Yeah, I think you're right there, yep. He's been their fullback primarily. Gain of 1 on the play, brings up third down and about 5.
So Panthers able to stop on the last third down, and I think they got him here.
Hope so.
Again, those of you just joining us, I'm Brian Millar alongside Mitch Klimek, and we have had some problems with our stream pregame, but we've been good since, so cross your fingers that we'll stay that way. But if we do lose our stream, just get back and keep searching St. Croix Central School District. Carlson on the run on the outside. Panthers converge. Flag comes flying in the backfield, and now another one. So
normally in the position of holding, so we'll see what they're going to do if they, that penalty will move them back. Otherwise, it'd be 4th down and 1. I'm guessing, I don't know, you'd probably
I say take the penalty.
Take the penalty at this point, because otherwise they might go for that 4th and short.
That looks like what
Coach
Tackman is signaling, and they will back him up. And just so you guys know at home too, if we do have problems, the system goes down. It takes about 3 minutes for the system to get back up and running from the time I hit the power button to turn it back on. So you just have to hang tight, but I think we're going to be good.
Yeah.
So now a passing situation for the Chieftains.
Which we know they actually did throw for a touchdown against us last time. Not really their forte. According to the stats online, which are not extremely up to date, they average about 10 passing yards per game. I think it might be a little bit more than that. But
okay. And it's kind of that power team like we have.
Yeah. Could see a little bit of a jet sweep here. Could see that counter play again. One receiver split out right. 21 goes in motion. They are going to drop back to pass.
Trying to get there, and oh my gosh.
Wide open.
Completely burnt on the coverage. Kopaz trying to chase him down. Will not get there. Yikes.
That was...
Maybe they shouldn't have. have accepted that penalty. But
that was
big
number 4, Seiler, there, kind of stumbling on his coverage, leaving number 34 wide open.
That's Carlson. He burnt us last time and got us there. Here's the replay. And couldn't really see what happened on the coverage, but
Seiler kind of stumbled out of that receiver break. I think it's number 34, Jermaine, that scored that touchdown, which I believe he was the one who burnt us for that touchdown pass last time as well.
Well, can't stop them all. Now we await the extra point attempt. Kind of a straight-on kick.
Yep.
Booted up and good.
Just like a loaf of pumpernickel.
I don't get the reference, but, I'll take your word on it.
That's okay, yeah.
You must bake a lot more than I do, so.
Huge baker, all the time.
Bread machine and all?
Absolutely,
wow.
Yeah. Little known fact about me.
I'm sure.
That I just made up, but either way.
Yeah, if anybody has updates on the Freedom game
that would be great.
throughout, that would be awesome.
Or even some of the other middle border conference schools, just so we can update some people in the area and how those teams are faring. Baldwin Woodville's playing tonight. New Richmond's playing somewhere tonight, level or Division 3, correct?
Yep. That sounds right.
Yep. That probably is it from our conference.
Yeah, because Ellsworth didn't make it.
And then everyone else was lower than them. So anyway, we've got 7-7 for the score now. If you're just tuning in, Osceola just hit and a long touchdown pass from Schmidt to Jermaine on 3rd and maybe 18 or something like that. So an obvious passing situation, but Seiler stumbled on the coverage and Jermaine was wide open and easy into the end zone. Straight on kickoff, a little bit of a squib. Goes right into the hands of number 95, Colin Fisher, I believe. Able to return it back to the 39-yard line. Decent field position here as the Panthers bring their offense out onto the field. Looks like the offense is out there, minus Carson Hinsman, right? I see that. I see him over on the sideline right now.
He's moving around,
so
he's looking like he's planning to get back in there soon.
Sure. Number 33 for Osceola, moving all over the place. That's their kicker, who just had to switch shoes after the kickoff.
Holzer following his block. He has room if he steps out. Wrapped up after a gain of 4. I'll tell you what, Preston, too, they don't pay me to know the Osceola players. So if I screw up on a number, you'll survive.
Yeah. No, I'm not. We could just call them Osceola player,
Yeah. Osceola player 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's not even their numbers. We're just going to say.
We'll just call them that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it more fun for you.
They're running around out there in their seafoam green pants. They all blend together. It's hard to tell.
It doesn't really look like a seafoam
not
green
a seafoam?
to me, but,
I never was good with colors.
You got to work on that color wheel.
That's okay. I can bake bread.
Pumpernickel bread.
Pumpernickel. Keeper there by Holzer. Stopped pretty soon. Gain of 1, maybe 2 on the play.
And another 3rd down play. Panthers haven't converted a 3rd down yet.
Well, they did. Or yeah, on this drive, correct?
On this, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did they earlier too? I don't think they did.
Well, they scored a touchdown earlier. They were driving down the field.
Did they have a 3rd down play?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I believe so. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Someone can check for that.
So 3rd and 3. I'm going to say they've been unsuccessful on 3rd downs.
Looks like they got some wide splits by the line on the right-hand side.
And they're still going to be held short. Gains a yard.
Going to bring up 4th down and about 2. See what they're doing. Punt team comes out on the field for the 2nd time tonight. Mason Dado to punt.
Ball is away.
Nice boot. Oh,
Pan-
fumbled.
Whoa.
Panthers have
Still
a
on the
chance.
ground. It's still
come
there.
on.
Panthers did come away with it. There we go. Wow. Ball bouncing around like crazy. Now we got it. 8-yard line. Wow.
I don't even know who recovered
I don't
that.
know who recovered it
I
either.
don't know.
We'll watch the replay and find out.
I think that was number 5. Shackleton had a chance at it.
Here's the replay.
That was the number I
Okay,
thought.
punt is away, and I zoomed in trying to get it, but then didn't get the.
Or that's number 6, Shackleton there. That's the one. So he had his chance.
rolled around with it, and I think he did end up with it
Did
as
he?
well.
Okay.
Oh nope, right there. Is that 44? Becker.
Cole Becker. He's made
Oh,
some big
we gotta
plays.
get-
in
we
these
gotta
last
get outta
few
here.
games.
Okay, there's a snap. Holzer hands it off into a pile. It goes, gains 3 yards. We'll catch the number as they stand up, but I'm going to guess Blum.
Yeah, able to hurdle over one of his O-linemen there to gain a little bit on the play. Otherwise, he could have been easily stopped for a loss.
So Panthers catching a break there. Now with the ball at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Pitch this side. Looking to turn the corner. Oh, and there's going to be a flag.
Called him just short anyway. Looks like the half-yard line. Flag on the play. Most likely holding. This one's going to be coming back here. It's going to bring up 2nd down and, well, it's going to be 2nd and goal, but ball's going to be back close to
around
the
the
15-yard
15-yard
line.
Yep. So, yep, that hold will back them up. Negates a 4-yard run to put them at about the 3-inch line. So 1st and goal, or 2nd and goal from the 16. Seiler in motion. Holzer will pass. This side over the head of Klin. He kind of had to backpedal for a second, and I mean, thrown into double coverage, maybe not the best spot there.
Well, nonetheless, the more we do pass the ball, the more they're going to have to respect that a little bit, and hopefully that'll open up a few more lanes for us.
Hopefully it'll help if we can complete one of those passes.
That is also true, but
they were close on the one over to Kopaz, but
Yep. 3rd down and goal, 16-yard line. Passing
Holzer.
it again. He's got wide open.
Wide.
2 receivers.
and that's home.
Home for the touchdown.
Big run there, and I heard. I'll say it right after I'll say it during the replay as I hit the button. I could hear the coaches over in the room next to me saying something about you're going to have it wide open on your side, and there it was. So here's the play coming back at you, and you see, yeah, everybody was dropped. The safety came up following Seiler around, and we got a fire play going on. Lofted down, 2-point conversion, good. Home?
Home again.
The other
Other
home.
home. This is Zach Holm. Luke Holm had the touchdown earlier.
I was still in the replay, but let me just see if I click on it for you again,
We'll
if we
find
can
out
catch
this
some of it.
works.
So there's the touchdown again.
And then here's the fire play, if you're just watching right now.
So I don't know if it was a mishandled snap
I don't know,
or
I wasn't watching it.
whatever, but now the referees are still talking down there.
Well, they've called it good. They put the 2 points on the board, but yeah, the refs are.
So
Oh. Well, might
I don't
just be
know.
a regular
Just-
referee conference.
just talk about what they had for dinner.
Yeah, well, you know, those things are important. Team camaraderie.
So huge turn of events right there. Your St. Croix Central Panthers stopped on 3rd down. They punt it away. Muffed punt. Panthers get the ball at the 5-yard line and into the end zone. We got some scoring updates that I'll get to right after the kickoff. Thank you, everybody, for putting them in the comments section. Keep us updated. I'll check on my phone periodically. I won't have that up the entire game. But Pettit now boots it away. Oop, I lost it. There
Number
it is.
34, Jermaine on the return, takes the ball up to the 18-yard line. That'll be a good starting field position for our defense here. Hopefully they can shut them down and force a punt and get the ball back right at midfield.
So some scoring updates that kind of pertain to us. We got Baldwin Woodville 6-0 over Black River Falls. New Richmond 14-0 over Mosinee. And Freedom 14-0 over Northland Pines. So Freedom, the team most likely these two teams will head to, or not both of the teams, but the
winner
team who
of
comes
tonight's
away
game will
victorious.
head to, yep.
Fullback dive up the middle.
Oh. Looked like
Gains
someone
3.
from the Mickey Mouse clubhouse out there as Josh Bear got them big white gloves. Almost stripped that ball loose at the very end.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. You'll see Bear, if you keep your eye on, oh, we got a timeout, but you'll see Bear kind of following that pulling guard. Okay, quarter concludes 15-7 the score after, and I'm guessing an errant snap, gives the Panthers a 2-point conversion. And we'll step away right here. Shout out to our major sponsors, Flagship Porta Baldwin, Citizen State Bank, Western Wisconsin Health, and Marco Septic. We'll be back in just a minute. Thanks for listening to us live on YouTube. Welcome back. 2nd and 7 for the Chieftains. Zoom in a little bit for you. Tackle made after maybe a gain of half a yard.
That'll bring up 3rd down here. About 7 to go for Osceola. Ball is going to be on the 21-yard line. Well, this isn't quite 3rd and long like it was in that previous situation, but we know that they did pass the ball on 3rd down on their last offensive series, and our defense was burned badly by that, so hopefully that doesn't happen again.
So the Chieftains send a man in motion. Oh, Panthers jump.
Come on. Number 65.
That was Woodington.
Woody.
So free 5 yards for the Chieftains. Brings up 3rd and short now. Opens the playbook wide open. That was a horrible sentence.
You sound like Chris Berman right now. You know how
just
he's
stumbling around.
Yeah, fumbling and bumbling with his words. Whoop. No offense to Chris Berman. He's probably listening right now.
Probably.
So
I mean, we're
want
a
to
big deal.
apologize to him for
I'm
saying
kind of
that,
surprised
'cause I do
ESPN
enjoy
hasn't
listening
picked.
to him.
Yeah, and I'm surprised ESPN hasn't picked up this game. So
Only a matter of time.
So great one going on here. Share it out when we have a little break here. We'd appreciate it. Handoff up the middle. Nothing going. Oh, it's going to be close.
Great stop. That's going to bring up.
It's going to be.
4th
They're going to be short by
down.
about half a yard. It looks
Yep.
like.
Offense is staying on the field for right
Oh, it's a little.
now.
Are they going to measure?
No. What is there to measure? Oh, timeout.
Okay.
Timeout Osceola.
There we go. I was going to say it. It's definitely short. Yep. So timeout, Chieftains. We'll be back in just a little bit. Thanks again to everybody listening to us live on YouTube. wasn't a play.
Well, quick update for you guys at home. It appears that Osceola called the timeout before that previous play occurred. So what we thought was going to be 4th down and a yard ends up being 3rd down for them, I guess. So
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what all that extra signaling was from the
Yeah.
referee, that did not count, reset the game clock, and
they get another
Another
attempt
crack
at 3rd
at it.
down. Not that the last one would have counted then, obviously, but let's see what they do, I guess.
yeah, and at least for the Chieftains, that they didn't convert it, because just that little salt in the wound if you did convert the
Right.
3rd down and then they
Yep.
give you that timeout that you called.
See that all the time in the NFL.
Yeah.
Trying to ice the kicker and misses the one, and then you called the timeout, and then he makes the next one, or vice versa, you know.
Yep.
So
So here we go, 3rd and 3. How about we stop in the backfield so it's not even a... There we go! That's Bear riding on his back. Panthers help converge.
actually, I think he gained less yards this time than they did on the last
They
time.
did.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and
I
3
think,
still.
I think he just got
3-2.
back to line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Josh Bear getting in there and roping him down.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that we're over in this room and they're saying, watch the ball.
Yep.
Watch the ball.
We're listening to our central coaches in the booth next to us, just telling the field
Don't-
coaches,
Don't even let him go across the line.
Don't,
Just
yeah.
let him punt it.
tell the players, just wait for the ball to be snapped. Very good. Punts away.
Kind of an
Low
awkward
line
punt,
drive.
but
Yeah, a little bit of a rugby kick there.
just
just
get
backing
away
up,
from it.
yeah.
Okay. And touched up. Decent field position for the Panthers, starting at the 34-yard line. 9:39 left in this half. We got a good one. Good one here.
Yeah. Well, we knew it was going to be a close game, just based on
Yes.
the first time these two teams played and what their records have been throughout the season and stats that we've seen from week to week. So, definitely not a disappointment.
Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Holzer hands off.
Ooh.
And that's Seiler spinning and getting near the 1st down. Where that? Oh, now the top referee backs up. I was going to say when he's first running in. Oh, and they do
Yeah,
signal
they
1st
do
down
signal.
anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say he
It's a little
he
weird.
clearly had it when the
Yeah.
referee first ran in, and then he
Yeah.
kind of backtracked a little bit. But 1st down nonetheless for the Panthers. So 2 receivers up at the top. Holzer. Counter play coming backwards, sniffed out perfectly by the Chieftains. Tackled in the backfield. Loss of half a yard. Make it a full yard.
Bring up 2nd down and 11.
Viewership creeping up there, but like I said, you guys sitting at home, we would love it if you hit that share button. Send the link out, family, friends. We don't care if it's even to Chieftain fans.
That's fine.
Yeah. But we would appreciate it if you send that out on any social media you can. Holzer will pass again. Deep downfield into coverage. Incomplete. Intended for Klin. And I think it was just kind of designed to go to him because, again, into double coverage. Klin had a step, but it was a little underthrown.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well, I mean, at your average high school pass play,
yeah.
unless it's something that your team does quite often, you don't have quarterbacks that are
They're reading
defense
everything
too
constantly.
much. Yep, they have their receiver in mind, and if nothing else, you give credit to Holzer for some safe passes,
Yeah.
or at least throwing it away from the defenders and stuff like that. So, lots of credit goes out to him so far. This is the 3rd pass play of the game for us, which
Rare,
That's a lot.
especially, yeah,
Yeah.
rare for the game in general.
yeah.
And especially here in the first half, and we still got 8:22 left in the half, and we got 1 receiver on each side. I
Two
formation in the
receivers now
backfield,
as
and
Seiler
yep.
splits out left, 3rd down and 11.
Got him to jump.
Oh, there we go.
Make it a little bit easier, so that'll bring a 3rd down and 6 now.
And we have definitely been a victim of that play
Yep.
many a time. So it's nice to see it go in our favor.
It's already happened in this game, so.
Yep.
St. Croix Central did not have school today, which always can make it, tough on the kids. Not sure about Osceola. I know they weren't at the conference that we were all at, but
Right.
not sure if they had school today or not. But, keeping the kids in a normal schedule is usually a good way to go about it. And Holzer will pass again. This time it is open. That Seiler breaks a tackle, goes downfield, cuts back in, pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Gabe Seiler on the run, and it looks like they're going to mark him closer to the 34-yard line when he was thrown out.
Coach Tackman running down the sideline there did not look happy about that. Maybe thought that Seiler got whipped around while he was already out of bounds, but refs don't agree.
the headset is off his head, and he's still yelling.
Yep.
So,
well, excellent play call there. Fourth pass play of the game now, I think. Brings up first down and 10. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Two receivers split out right.
Holzer, handoff. Seiler hurdles the guy, and now brought down after a first down. Nice run there by Seiler.
Man, he must work out. See that hurdle and then the explosiveness right after the hurdle. That's impressive.
Got the leg strength.
Mm-hmm. And this is something that.
And I saw him in cowboy boots at the volleyball game
Really?
the other day. Like you could see, the short shorts too. Like
Yeah.
He must work out.
One of those good themed volleyball game nights.
That's right. Holzer to Seiler. He cuts back in. Would have had a better run at it if he followed Blum. He followed Blum, but then he cut inside of him. But still, good run. They gain 6 yards. Quickly coming up to the line at they're running back into the huddle, looks like.
Lots of different formations here. This is something that we started to have a little bit more success with against Osceola last time we played. So here just going back to the bread and butter, but spreading them out more often than not right now.
And into the pile, Seiler actually gets kicked out and gets a first down, gains 7. So the Panthers can get a first down here. It looks like they're on the 10.5-yard line.
Which that's a little, yeah. Hope that we can punch it in, but at least there you got that in your back pocket to just get a little bit closer.
Holzer takes a snap, hands it off Seiler as he
again.
gets hit. Another hurdle from him.
Jeez. That whole pile being pushed there looked like some Osceola defenders
it looks like
almost pushing the pile.
They blew the whistle.
Oh, come on.
And so he lands at about the 1-yard line where the Panthers may have gotten a first down, but whistle blows and they'll get at the 5-yard line. So that'll be 2nd and 4. Excuse me. My math is escaping me. From the 5. So there's the handoff. I don't even see it. Okay, up the middle, Blum.
I guess I was following someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, I just saw Holzer come out with it, and I was like, I didn't even see who the fullback was. I was assuming
Yeah.
Blum, but Rosopoulos and Dato's been getting in there.
Yeah. Touchdowns have been, the plenty from all these fullbacks this season. That's for sure. We got first down, so that did pick up the first down for us.
There we go.
Ball
See,
on the half-yard line, maybe the 1-yard line. See if we could punch it right in. Maybe.
That's Blum over the pile and in. Braden Blum laying it on right now. Score 21-7. As we await the extra point attempt, here's the instant replay. I'll try to exit the replay as the kick comes, but
if not, I'll watch the kick. You watch the replay.
Thank you.
Just in case
There's the
something
replay,
happens.
and here's the kick. Oh, man. I don't.
Kind of a bad hold there by Kopaz, it looked like. Low kick, no good from Jackson Pettit.
And I don't know if I exited in time, but Here's the replay. We'll probably see the touchdown again as I hit the
True.
replay button. So here's the touchdown if you missed it, because now it's picking up my replay of the replay.
That's impressive.
I know you don't get that on ESPN.
No, you don't. That's
So there's
off the
Blum's
list.
replay of the replay.
Yeah. And there's the
So
kick.
we did get it. It just looked like,
It's kind
I
of
don't
a
know if
weird
it got
hold,
it
I
down on the
think.
tee
Yeah.
or what, but didn't work out for him.
Either way, touchdown there by Blum. That's the third touchdown of the game. Seiler had the first. Holzer to Luke Holm for the second touchdown, and then Kopaz to Holm for a 2-point conversion on a botched extra point from that second touchdown. This third one here by Blum puts us up 21-7, 5:23 left in the half. We got Jackson Pettit coming on to kick off. That was an excellent drive by the Central offense, making that Osceola defense look like a bunch of muggles out there.
Oh, I mean,
You know?
they don't look like Harry Potter.
Well,
That I don't know where I'm going with that one, but yeah. But I mean, even Harry was part Muggle.
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was half and half. So big boot there, taking at about the
Oh.
3-yard line. Number 34.
Closing in on the
Jermaine.
Panthers.
Wow.
He just runs straight forward, knowing he was going to take a lick, and
Yep, had 3 defenders there for Central.
I think
waiting
Dado
for
was
him.
the first one there, and Becker coming around on the
Yeah.
side. I didn't see who the third one was, but
Yep.
there we go. Somebody said fix your mic. I don't know if you mean one of us. I don't know if you mean that I need to turn it all up. I don't know if anybody else is having problems. You seem to be the only one complaining, but maybe you turn your TV up or your computer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So if there's more people having problems, let me know. I don't want to mess with stuff too much if we're not having any
Or
other
if it's
problems.
just
So
one of us, yeah, be sure to tell us who it is. If you could tell us apart, I
Yeah.
don't know. First down and 10, toss to the outside. Able to get the corner a little bit, but he has to go out of bounds. Gain of about 5 on the play, it looks like.
we'll do it this way. I'm one. So if it's one of us, if one needs to be turned up, just tell me one.
Sure.
You're number 2.
I'm number 2.
There's a joke there. But so if number 2 needs to be turned up, so what you talk say
Hi.
you.
Hi, I'm number 2.
So let us know, number 1 or big old number 2 next to me. Wow. I must teach middle school.
That's okay, yeah. And I must listen like an elementary school. So, can't win them all.
Somebody said we're plenty loud, so
Okay.
somebody just doesn't know how to work the volume on their computer. Handoff up the middle.
Man.
Good run.
Yeah.
That's Jermaine. Perfect. We're sounding fine, so thank you to everybody who responded. Even number 2 is fine. Oh, fumble!
Looks like
I'm going to guess they
Osceola
jumped
falls
back on it,
yeah.
but
Looked like just a botched snap there. Center quarterback exchange wasn't perfect. Either way, a loss on the play that's going to bring up second down and 12 to 13.
we'll turn you up. Some people are saying 2, so
Okay. So
I don't
we'll
know if that's
quiet.
just because they liked saying, number 2.
That I'm
that-
I'm too quiet. Okay.
Well, I
Sure.
don't know.
Sounds good. Yeah. turn
Mitch
it up
could be a
little bit.
tad louder.
All right.
And I mean, that's the superintendent saying that. So if
what-
that happens, we
Okay, there we go. And we did get that feedback at times last year too. Mr. Millar's voice carries. Maybe
There.
that's what it is.
pitch to Carlson and tackled in the
Jeez.
backfield, and the Panther bench just celebrating right now. Oh, turned over!
What?
We came away with the ball. I think maybe Woodington.
That would explain
Here's the replay.
enthusiasm. Replay here. You watch the replay. I'll watch.
Here, I got the camera
There we
set
go.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, you just tracked that just in case.
Yeah.
So we see the pitch going to the side. Yeah, I mean, there's a pile of people there. I can't
Right.
really see it, but Panthers come away with a fumble.
All right.
Another turnover for the Chieftains.
21-7, 3:45 left in the half. Another score here would be an awesome end to this first half that we've had. Handoff goes to Rosopoulos, loses a few yards on the play there as he had nothing going.
Oh, good old Austin Powers quote texted to us.
Oh. Yep, I think I know what exactly what that is. Second down and about 14. See if we dive back into this passing playbook that is so deep all of a sudden. I didn't know that we had that many passing plays, but
It's worked.
2 receivers split out right.
Holman Kolpaz.
Thank you.
Handoff there. That's Rosopoulos. He gets to the 30-yard line before he is wrapped up.
Gaining some of those yards back that he lost in the last play, plus a few more.
Clock's starting to tick down to 37, so perfect time for a nice sustained drive. We just got to get it right here on 3rd down and 6. Holzer hands it off. Seiler will be close to a first down.
It's going to depend on that spot.
Oh.
Definitely cross the 25.
No, I think they're going to be about half a yard short, but they'll go for
They're going
this
for
from
that.
here. So about a foot is the signal from the white hat. They quickly break the huddle.
Well, if they go back into this wishbone formation, they've been running right through Osceola out of this formation. So you'd hope that they can get a half yard on this one.
There's the handoff, got it
And
easily.
they do, yep. Leaping over a handful of defenders there and some of his O-line, but he's able to get that first down.
That was the quote, Whitaker. You got it. Who does number 2 work for? We got it, buddy. We'll get through it. Holzer hands off Kolpaz. He works with the far side, breaks a tackle, cuts back in, and is brought down. That's a great movie.
Mm-hmm. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball is on the 19-yard line. In case you missed it, Panther offense in great field position after a fumble recovery by us, for us from Osceola.
Seiler gets wrapped up near a first down. I think he got it.
First down. Ref almost getting taken out on that play. Didn't really follow the 5 Ds of dodgeball: dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. On that one, is he kind of just stood there and let the players come to him.
He's got to go to the training. And, one thing I've noticed is that if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
One of the more true statements in life, I've always thought.
Timeout now comes with 1:59 left in the half by the Panthers. So we'll give a shout out to all of our major sponsors here tonight: Citizen State Bank, Western Wisconsin Health, Marco Septic, Flagship Florida Baldwin. I don't remember if I said just our major sponsors or all of them, but we'll go all of them.
All of them.
We'll do the major sponsors again at the end. I mean, they
Sure.
deserve it. So McDonald's Courtesy Corporation, Burnix Pepsi, Premium Waters Incorporated, B&B Insurance Services, Baldwin Lightstream, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Then we got our Panther program sponsors: Snap Fitness, J Counter Insurance, Pheasant Hills Golf Course, and Williamson and Seiler Attorneys at Law. And then again, those anchor sponsors: Marco Septic, Flagship Florida Baldwin, Western Wisconsin Health, and Citizen State Bank. Thank you for your support, and thank you guys at home for your support of Panther Athletics. Big contrast from last week. I'm almost sweating right now.
I'm warm.
This sweatshirt's going to have to come off, or not last week, 2 weeks
2
ago,
weeks ago.
when we were out there in the cold, and now we're in this little tiny booth where
Yeah.
we're warm.
Second down and 9. Ball on the 10-yard line, it looks like.
That's Kolpaz who goes in motion. Holzer keeps it to the outside, turns the corner, got it! Holzer running in for the touchdown. 11 yards on the run, and they score with 54 seconds coming out of that timeout. Here's the replay of Holzer's run. Just a perfect block right there by Kopaz to give him some space. There's the touchdown, and we exit just in time to see that kick go up and through. 28-7, 54 seconds left, and what a different game than last week. Or 2 weeks ago. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we've
Similar
already
to last
scored
week.
28. If we would have had 28 points, and when we played them 2 weeks ago, that would have been going into overtime. So we've already
surpassed that.
Yep.
Hey, we got people watching from Wyoming. Love it. And we got a scoring update. We'll do them right now
Sure.
before halftime and people start to leave. Thank you, Eric, for those scoring updates. Whitaker got the second part of the quote way better than me. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. But Eric Davis, thank you again. Baldwin Woodville up 22-7. New Richmond leading 14-7. And Freedom, who the winner of this game will take on, leading 22-0. So middle border teams showing up. We love to see that. And you know what? Good times never seem so good.
So good. So good.
That's not even a word we have to say.
No, it isn't. That one's it's a great song.
Just a great.
People at home probably can't hear what the PA and the songs
That's
are
true.
being played outside, but we'll do our best to keep you up to date on it. Nice kick there by Pettit. It's going to go
into the end zone.
Touch back there. It's going to bring up first down and 10 for Osceola from the 20-yard line. 54 seconds to go. They've got 2 timeouts left. We'll see what they try to do, I guess. Really, a lot of it might just depend on how this first play goes, and if they get some good yardage on it, then they might consider trying to get some points before the half. Otherwise, I wouldn't be surprised if they just ran a couple plays here and let the time run out.
Where are the scoring updates, Bob? Come on. You're writing in the comment section. They're right there, and I just got done saying them. I don't know what more you can ask for.
Got Klin back deep just in case they pass. They go on a little handoff to the outside there.
That's
Jermaine on
Jermaine.
the carry. Not a whole lot going on as he's driven out of bounds. Gain of wait
1.
for them to move it.
No,
Yeah, there we
make
go.
it 2. So the clock does stop on him running out of bounds, 48 seconds. And Panthers did receive the first half kickoff, so the Chieftains will have the second. Look at that big TV that they got there for the team to
Just
watch their
noticed that
replays.
too.
That is,
Yeah.
I'll flash that right after this play, but they're classy up here.
Pass.
Oop.
Schmidt
Oh,
with the
just
pass.
overthrew him.
Jermaine probably is their leading receiver on the season, if I were
Look
to
at that.
guess. He definitely is against us. Yeah, nice TV. I suppose that's from their end zone cam right now,
Yep.
so their team can see some stuff that's happening live, or they're watching.
Let's go, Cooley. Let's get
previous
on
drives.
this.
Yeah.
This is what we need for our team, Cooley.
Man. 3rd down and 8. Let's see what they do. Probably going to try to pass one more time. Central's defense is backed up a little bit. You can see Klin right now, his hands in the air, trying to get the crowd into it on 3rd down and 8. He's back deep for as a safety for us.
Mousel on coverage on the outside here, and they shift Kopaz out now to take the inside receiver. Blown up. Oh, no. Sack made. Oh, he is hit hard.
Timeout maybe for Central.
Yep, I think they will. Yeah,
Coach
and
Tackman on the field.
Tackman standing far onto the field as he wants time for the Panthers to potentially score one more.
Yep. No such thing as too much of a lead here in high school football.
So timeout called, and Panthers hoping for a shot at her here, either on a punt return or a lucky play. So
Yeah,
we'll
sorry.
go ahead. No,
Nope.
we'll step away right now. 27 seconds left in the half. I'm Brian Millar alongside Mitch Klimek. Thanks for watching us live on YouTube.
We'll open this up and yeah.
Okay, the Chieftains break the huddle. We await the punt. Here it is. It is away and kind of a low punt. Oh, he gets a little bit of room, does. Kopaz cuts back inside and tackled at about the 37-yard line. So Panthers with 28 seconds. That scoreboard looks way different than it did a little bit ago.
One timeout left, it looks like. The scoreboard is up to date.
I don't even know what's going on. Wasn't it 28 seconds before they punted the ball? Maybe they added time? I
don't know.
Let's see if we can catch it on the replay.
Good question. Panther offense coming out on the field right now. 2 receivers split left, 1 receiver split right. Holzer to pass it.
Oh, he's got
Throws it.
Seiler.
Seiler.
Oh,
Oh.
just out of
Overthrows
reach.
him.
Let's try that again.
Good play action pass play dialed up there. As Seiler did have his man beat, but it was just over his head.
Eric Davis, people are wondering, that's what he was wondering about. What website are you getting the scoring updates on? Is it ScoreStream? Is that the app? That's what I typically have on my phone if I want to check for score updates. Or what are you using to get there? That's where I would look. I forgot. I think it was Bob, who I now feel bad for, poking fun at his comment. But I use ScoreStream when I want to look at the scoring updates. Holzer throwing it again.
Oh,
He got it.
he got him!
Touchdown. No, I think he might be down at the 1-yard line. Let's see.
The one ref signaled for
They
a
signaled a touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers!
There we go. Nice pitch and catch right there for the Panthers, and 34-0. Here's the replay, or 34-7. Excuse me. Here's the replay. So just lofting it. You see Seiler just beat his man right there, and yeah, I think he did get it.
Yeah. How about that pass protection there by the Panther offensive line, giving Holzer lots of time to roll out to his left.
Low snap, but up, and as the screen blurs, it is good. Wow.
Quite an electric first half, 35-7 after that touchdown pass from Holzer to Seiler. That was Seiler's second touchdown of the game and Holzer's second passing touchdown of the game. He also has one on the ground.
And what a huge timeout from John Tackman, literally running out on the field saying, you better stop this clock. We want another. Running. So here we go. Panthers leading 35-7. For those of you wondering, running clock is up by 35 in the second half.
Yep.
So Panthers would still need to get another touchdown. Yep, so it sounds like ScoreStream is the app that Eric using. Looks like you saw that, Bob. Well, I think it was worth burning your pizza rolls for that big touchdown pass since you couldn't get there in time. And Pettit's kick into the end zone. Touchback, 16 seconds for the Chieftains. And, I mean, you almost have to try something here if you're the Chieftains. You're down big.
Yeah. Yeah, expect a little bit of play action from them. Got 2 timeouts left. Chances are we're going to have our defense backed up once again. Klin looks like he's going to be the deep safety.
Yeah, and with Klin, you got good hands out there. So how about we just get another right here? Handoff stuffed at the line, gain of 1.
That should be the last play of the half. Looks like it is.
And it
Both
is.
teams are wrapping it up. That'll give us a 35-7 lead going into the half.
So yeah, 35-7. I'm Brian Millar alongside Mitch Klimek. Your Panthers just in a rout right now of the Osceola Chieftains. I think we have some halftime performances. I'll throw the camera on. Just you won't have sound because it's very quiet in here.
Yeah.
But Again, thank you, everybody, for listening to us live on YouTube. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thanks for watching us again live on YouTube.
It is warm in here. Whew.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's time to welcome the fabulous Chieftains. This evening, the Chieftains will be performing a calm routine to the song "Working at the Car Wash." This routine is choreographed by Caitlin Guzman and Kyle Everett.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second half. Here in Osceola, your Panthers leading 35-7. I'm Brian Millar alongside Mitch Klimek. Well, actually not alongside with him right now. I have no idea where he's at. Broadcasting all alone right now. I know he said his parents were here, so probably still talking to them and just taking his sweet time coming up here. But kickoff is nearing. There he is. He got some nachos. That was what the holdup was. So Pettit's kick is away. And we have now begun the second half with a touchback. Just trickles into the end zone. Nice safe kick, much like the safety that the Baywatch provides all the swimmers all over in the Pacific.
Well, you know, it's nice to know that you can go and enjoy the ocean and someone's got your back.
Yeah. David Hasselhoff always saving the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. They will hand off the ball. Will the Chieftains tripped up, but a good gain of about 6. Okay, there's a handoff again and a little cut back, getting the first down for the Chieftains. Winner of this game again takes on the winner of Freedom, which it sounds like they have their game pretty well in hand, much like, well, currently don't want to, screw anything up, but the Panthers have it right now. And again, if you're just joining us, Panthers just putting on a slew of points on the Chieftains. Just an explosion of points, kind of like Chernobyl.
Much like Chernobyl. Radioactive, radioactive.
Come on, that was a deadly event. I mean, is that really how you want to treat this?
Too soon?
Yeah, maybe just a little
soon.
too soon.
My apologies.
Beautiful singing voice, though.
Thank you. It's those nachos, they help. I hear all great performers eat nachos right before a show.
Well, I did the same thing right at halftime. I also have a bag of Skittles in my pocket, too, so high-quality broadcast coming as I munch on those.
Absolutely. Third down and 5 for Osceola. One receiver split out right. 34 in motion.
Oh, fumble! Able to fall on it was the Chieftains. That was quarterback number 2, Aaron Schmidt. Those nachos were good. Just scrumptious.
Scrumptious. And,
pretty reasonable price, $2.50.
Just going to say that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
On comes the punting team for the Chieftains. And the Panthers want to get another touchdown to get running clock here.
Yeah, that'd be nice in the second half.
Oh, low punt. Picked up. I don't know if it may have touched a Panther or not,
I really
but
don't know what happened.
Smart play right there.
Yeah.
That was done by the Panthers. Number 6, Shackleton, heads up play. Here's the replay of that punt.
Yeah, really low punt there for Osceola. Nearly hit some of his players in the back almost.
Yeah, it didn't touch a Panther, but
Nope.
nice heads-up play just to jump on it.
Save some field position for us. First down and 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Holzer hands it off. Not sure who the
Somewhere
fullback
up
was
there,
there. Probably Blum or Rosopoulos. Or Dado.
Dado
Of
coming
course.
into the game.
Yeah.
The third option.
Yeah, I had a 33% chance of getting it right, and I was wrong.
Well, you took a bold strategy there, Cotton.
Yeah, well, see how it plays out for me. Good gain, though, on first down. Brings up 2nd and 6. Kopaz in motion. He gets the toss out to the left, makes a nice cut inside, following his blocker. Looks like that should be enough for the first down. Gain of about 6 on the play.
They gave it to him. Thank
Yes,
you,
they
Chuck Norris.
And if you guys can't see us at home, we're giving them
We're giving a thumbs up
right
yep.
now. So
You just never know what Chuck Norris is going to think. So when he gives you that thumbs up, you know you did something well.
that's the seal of approval. First down and 10.
Counter play. Sniffed out.
Yep.
And again, running the counter straight out of the half, you got to get the defense flowing a little bit, but
Number 1 was definitely ready for that. That's Ezekiel Lowney for Osceola. Second down and 14. 2 receivers split out right. Holzer drops back to pass, and he's got
wide open.
Kopaz wide open in the flats.
Hold
there.
on to the ball as whistle blows to stop the play.
Not going to be a first down, but a nice job gaining some of those yards back.
I thought defensive back there was going to put like the Gary Larson wrestling move on him. I mean,
Looked like it.
it looked like wrapped up. Big Baldwin star wrestler Gary Larson.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Kopaz in motion, gets the toss to the left.
Got the block.
Yep.
Cuts back. Takes the defender on head on and gets a first down. Big gain there of about 12 yards. Panthers driving down now at about the 17-yard line. Looks like that's where the ball is sitting.
Ball sometimes hard to find. Color kind of looks like that Bob Ross color of Dick Van Dyke Brown. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one.
That was a good show. My favorite episode was a sketch where they were, oh, here we go. We'll talk about that in a second, where they were hunting a family of Bigfoots.
Dick Van Dyke, really?
Yeah, that was just a classic episode. One of my favorites.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it.
So short gain right there. Second down and 6. Yeah, those old shows, they're fun.
Well, and they're on all the time, too.
TV
Especially if you're
land.
up late at night. I
Yep.
know your kid is still younger. Maybe you're still awake. Yeah,
No,
not in
we're
the middle of the night anymore.
No, we usually make it pretty good. He wakes up early, but
sure.
sleeps for a good chunk. Run up the middle, Rossopolis. Excuse me, Kopaz. Third down play coming. Okay, Holzer rolls out that naked bootleg. He gets away. Whoa. Oh, we caught it. Klin on the tipped pass in the end zone. I tried to zoom out and I zoomed in, but we caught it. I think Seiler, the first Panther to touch it. Klin just standing all alone, ends up with it. Here's the replay of that touchdown.
Yeah, first the pressure put on Seiler, or
Holzer
there, able to shake one defender. Nice toss into the end zone. Klin holds on, got sticky hands, much like Gecko of PJ Masks. I don't know if you're familiar with that show, but
I know
my
those
kids enjoy that
super gecko muscles.
Yep.
And that kick is up and good. And I think that was actually Dado who the pass was intended for, as I saw that replay. I don't know if I remember to exit the replay, but that kick was good there. But Dado intended, the pass was intended for, tipped, and Klin just standing there, didn't have to do much of anything. 42-7. Running clock. The only time the clock stops is after a touchdown. So, and timeout. So we'll get rocking here. Running clock here in Osceola. I'm Brian Millar alongside Mitch Klimek. Thanks again for watching us right here on YouTube. Excuse me. Pettit's kick up and away into the end zone. So 20-yard line is where the Chieftains are going to start. And again, if you have any problems with the broadcast, let me know on YouTube in that comment section and keep those score updates coming. I'll hop on there right here as we transition to defense. Oh, I got to take off my sweatshirt. It is hot in here.
First down handoff goes to number 34, Jermaine, I believe. Able to stumble his way to a first down, it looks like.
Okay, handoff up the middle, sniffed out, gain of 2.
This Panther defense really holding its own here. This is kind of what we hoped for the first time we played them, but we didn't get this dominant performance out of the defense like we're seeing here tonight. So this is good news. Things coming around right at playoff time, like we said.
Mr. Cal222 watching us from Ashland. He was the one who I told he had to subscribe to us during the volleyball game last night. Shout out to him. He shows up and watches us. Deep pass from Osceola.
No
Caught.
way.
Wow. What a catch. I thought Seiler was going to be able to knock it loose, but here's a replay of that. That was a great catch by the Chieftains.
Credit there to Jermaine. Excellent concentration. He is down on the field right now. Trainer running out there to tend to him.
As far as a question I had earlier about an injury, since we're talking about that, I doubt we will see Hinsman come back into this game. I don't know what his injury is, but up 35 right now, there's no need for him to come back in. He injured his, I think he had a high ankle sprain against Prescott, and now that looked like a knee. He was running around over there, so I think he's fine.
Yeah.
But, and I see him standing there now, helmet on, but I doubt we will see him. Yep. So we'll step away as they tend to this. Thanks again to everybody listening to us live on YouTube, and shout out to Citizen State Bank, Flagship Fort Baldwin, Western Wisconsin Health, and Marco Septic. We'll be back in just a minute.
number 34, Jermaine, coming off the field. Hopefully he is all right. He has been kind of their star on offense the 2 times that we played him this season. We'll see what they do here. First down and 10 after that nice catch. Ball on the 30-yard line. One receiver split out right. 21 in motion. Pass play. Incomplete.
Yeah, nearly caught there, but
Attempt went to number 42.
and then Houlihan on the coverage.
Quieter.
Oh, here I'll turn you back up. I don't know what happened to your mic.
We'll see here. Hopefully you guys can hear both of us.
There we go. That's better right
well,
there.
I think it literally needs to be on basically on my mouth in order for it to come through completely. I don't know.
Well, not the best headsets.
Yeah.
They're good. Don't get me wrong.
No,
but they're
right.
just
Well, I think there were times last year where I was using a mic, so this is an improvement to that. That's for sure.
So back to pass pressure. Put on Bear. Ooh,
Oh,
gets
come
away and throwing it incomplete.
Flag, no way. Late flag on the play. Going to be in
Right
the
where
position
Kopaz
of
was,
pass
so.
interference.
Let's see.
That seemed a little late. I don't know about that call.
So they'll move it up there. Here's the replay of that flag. You guys be the judge at home. I mean,
What is
he made
throwing that?
slight contact.
Nah, that's not a good call.
I don't know. But I guess they're.
I don't really know what they're doing. They're talking things over right now.
I think Tackman wants an explanation about that penalty,
well,
and
I think he deserves one. Quarterback nearly brought down in the backfield by 2 central defenders, but they couldn't quite get to him. Tough play for him. He's a left-handed quarterback trying to roll out to his right, trying to get his body turned around and feet set and everything.
well, I mean, honestly, the receiver on that play would have had to have been as tall as a Yeti to catch it. So that would've-
yeah, he had no chance there. Listening to our coaches next door, they don't agree with that call either, as you would expect. First down run goes for a few yards. That'll bring up second down and 8.
Pitch comes to this side. Panthers getting there, trying to rip the ball out home. He had that arm just came around trying to get it, but
nonetheless, nice stop there at second down. Going to bring up 3rd and 11, as he had a loss of about 3 on that play. No doubt 4-down territory, so we'll see what they can do. So far, the lone touchdown has come from a pass from Schmidt to Jermaine.
he will pass. Caught,
Slant
dropped.
route, dropped.
They're going to say
Really?
fumble. I don't know, but hey, he had it in his hands, and that's Kopaz taking off with it. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown. 90.
Yeah.
95 yards on that one. They said he had it. He turned. Got it. We better do the replay quick here.
Yeah.
Just missed it on the replay,
Sure.
but I think he had it, and just when they spun him around, got it loose. But hey, some
We'll take
quick
it.
points there.
Yeah.
Probably should have left it on a little bit longer for you. I apologize, as I thought that wasn't paying attention to the kickoff opportunity here. Thought it was coming up.
Looks like the Central offense trying to catch their breath, trying to get some people on the field here. It's number 60 is Logan Johnson. running his way onto the field. We don't have a number 60.
It's Logan Johnson.
Okay.
And that kick is up and good. 49-7 in a complete rout of the Osceola Chieftains. As you guys are sitting there watching, well, nearing the end of the third quarter of this game, shout out to our girls volleyball team traveling right up here tomorrow to take on the Chieftains in the regional finals. And we also have sectional cross country in Hammond tomorrow starting at 11:30 or 11:30, something like that. I'm working it. I'll have to check my email to see what time it actually starts up at, but show your support to both of those.
Sports, absolutely. But I know I've asked you this before, but I just want to confirm for our fans at home, you will not be running the course with the cross-country runners.
I mean, I could try.
Right. But you would just,
I'll just probably just be up there.
Empty path behind them. More than
very much, yeah. Well, I'd probably keel over at some point, and you'd see them having to hurdle me.
That's true.
Like the second group as they come through.
Excellent point. You'd get a good vantage point there for
yeah.
that. So, okay, something to think about then for the
I
fans
might
at home.
I might just hang out up in the booth and just work the PA, but
all right.
We'll see. We'll
Fair
see.
enough.
But the girls volleyball match will be streamed live right here on YouTube, so you can catch that.
Because they are traveling to Osceola.
Right here to Osceola. Oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go. He's going to give himself up. I wasn't sure if it was still on the ground, but touched up Cole Becker right there. And, hey, nice play right there for the Panthers. I know last week, shout out to the wrestling boosters. They had a big cornhole tournament over at, I think, Barnboard,
Yes,
and raised a lot of money to help out the wrestling program. And hopefully Coach Holzer does a great job, with this upcoming season right here.
Absolutely. Starting pretty soon, I imagine. I don't know. I heard Coach Katz earlier today saying like 18 days or something before girls basketball starts already. So fall sports haven't even finished, and
we'll have all
winter.
Yeah, and we'll have all those home games right here on YouTube as well. Wrapped up at the line, brought down, probably a short gain after the spin home on the tackle. We'll see as we enter the fourth quarter here in 34 seconds what we get for subs, and we'll give them their shout-outs along the way as well. Handoff goes into the pile, stuffed right there, and I forgot I saw it earlier, Maddie. I'm sorry. Shout-out to Maddie Ossegard listening to us as well. She wrote in the comments section, I saw it, and then I just completely spaced it.
There are some subs in there right now. Number 28, Trevor Miller, is on the field. Number 47, Jaden Goodwin, on the field for that last play and in on the tackle as well. As the third quarter winds down, as your Panthers are up 49-7 going into the fourth quarter with running clock.
I mean, seriously, for the Chieftains right now, they're just an ouch town. Population, them.
Yeah. Not a pretty sight to see. I'll give you a quick breakdown. Of our touchdowns so far tonight. Seiler started things off. First touchdown after that was Holzer to Luke Holm with a 2-point conversion pass from Kopaz to Holm on a botched extra point. Blum ran in our third touchdown of the game. Holzer took one in himself. And then after that, Holzer throwing 2 more touchdown passes. One of them went to Seiler, and the last touchdown pass from him went to Klin. So that's 3 touchdown passes on the night for Holzer, who had 7 the entire season. So really seeing this passing attack, which could be an element that other teams wouldn't be prepared for. So might be something to consider doing a little bit more of if we continue this and play Freedom next Friday.
And yes, definitely, Chloe. Everybody should come up to the to Osceola for the volleyball match. We will be streaming it, but show your support for the ladies. They work hard, and it's fun to watch. I love volleyball. So the Chieftains will pass the ball now. Pressure put on, dumped off short, and pushed out of bounds. And number 21, I don't have my program in front of me.
Logan Johnson. That pass was coming from number 6, Josh Mork, who is a backup quarterback. So they've got some of their backups in. Let's see if Central's defense has some as well. Looks like a lot of starters still out there. I do see number 74, Dylan Wilkie on the D-line.
So they're starting here.
Yep.
Chieftains wrapped up after about a 5-yard gain.
And that is Logan Johnson out there.
Also, people loving your PJ Masks reference. I know of PJ Masks. Haven't watched it yet. My kid though loves the Cat in the Hat on Netflix.
Oh.
Whenever if I go turn on like the NFL or something like that on Sundays,
Sure.
he starts patting his head and just saying hat, hat, hat. It's a great show. If you have a young kid and want to rot their mind with TV, gain right there. 5 yards for the Chieftains gets them a first down. The Cat in the Hat, it's good. I feel like I even learned some stuff from the Cat.
Well,
because
that's
the
exciting.
Cat in the Hat, he knows a lot about that.
Well, that should be your test tonight. See if you can rhyme for the rest of this broadcast. We've got 10:23 left to go. First down and 10. They got one receiver split out each way.
He rolled out enough, but I thought he was about to get smoked by home, but incomplete pass.
Number 22, Sam Spaeth, coming on for this defense. There was one more. Who was that? Maybe number 71, Ben Neatfeld, I think.
I'll try to pay attention to some of those too.
Yeah, I think we got a few subs out there now. Two receivers split out left. Handoff goes up the middle to number 25. Gains a few yards on the play.
McGrain coming into the game. Yeah, you said Spaeth.
Yep. Number 6, Logan Shackleton.
Third down and 6 for the Chieftains. Handed off and brought down short by about 2 yards of the first down. And a fourth down. Nope, they're going to go for it.
Number 95, Colin Fisher.
Number 5, Sentinella. I see Crisafi out there.
Okay. Looks like some of the starters left. Maybe Seiler.
Seiler's still out
Might
there.
be the only one right now. So lots of time left then. Some good opportunities for a few of the other players to get into the action.
And definitely get those seniors out there.
Yes.
You just never know with upcoming games.
Yep.
Hand off there near the first down. I think they got it. Yep.
Yep. They're going to move the chains.
Jackson Pettit out, or that's Colin Fisher, excuse me. Jaden Goodwin. Back to pass. Coming to this near side, just off the fingertips of the receiver, McGrain on the coverage. Yep, and you said Ben Neatfeld, he's out there.
Yeah.
I think this, he didn't play football in middle school. I'm glad he went out. He's a big kid.
Yeah, he is. And I've heard a lot of the coaches talk about the progress he's made this season.
I've heard the same.
Number 45, did you say Mahady out there?
I did not. There you go.
There we go.
Stopped as he just crosses the line of scrimmage by a slew of Panthers. Number 60, Logan Johnson, runs off, and I think maybe kind of has a cut on his arm a little bit. And when he goes and talks to the coaches,
Well, he'll probably be over there saying, "Nobody makes me bleed my own blood."
good old dodgeball.
Good old dodgeball.
Handoff to the fullback, gains 5. Carlson still in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, outside of that one big play, that 95, no, not 95, what was it? No, that was the interception.
Right.
Like a 60-something yard touchdown play.
Yeah, they've had one touchdown. Schmidt to Jermaine, I don't know the yardage. It was a big play,
Yep.
but like you said, outside of that, it hasn't been a whole lot going on for this Osceola offense, and that was something that we expected our central defense to make some adjustments after the initial loss to them.
And now, I mean, not to brag, but we both made predictions before the game of
Yeah.
the margin of victory of your Panthers. We both said the Panthers were going to win. We were both very certain of that.
If anything,
we
were
were
both
off,
too
though.
conservative.
Yeah, way too conservative.
Yeah.
I said, what do I have written down here? Panthers by 18.
Yeah, I had Panthers by 14.
So I win.
You win, yeah.
I mean, I don't really feel good about it, as I was not even close, but hey, a win's a win.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll get you something. Some concessions at Freedom next
awesome.
Friday.
That pass is completed down the side. Defender over pursues, and another tackle broken as he's escorted out of bounds by Fisher. Now is probably a good time. I know my boss, Pete Newspalm's over in the stands, but I think Whitaker's watching. I think, we just ask permission right now if we can make sure we can leave with the team.
That would be
That would be
nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
That we can get set up so we can bring an awesome broadcast to the people. I mean, right now we got 264 individual screens watching us, and I mean countless other people, because I know a lot of the restaurants in the Hammond and Roberts area show us on their TVs. So
Right. No doubt going to have a lot
Tim
more
Whitaker,
next
if you're
week.
still listening,
I mean,
might as well go straight to the top, right? With
Absolutely. Well, if you look at all the fans we've got here tonight, I don't think you're going to get that many traveling to Freedom, Wisconsin, which is a bit more of
That's
a
a
drive
drive.
than Osceola. So,
if you're not familiar with where Freedom is, a suburb, I guess,
Yeah.
I know, of Appleton, Wisconsin, right over by Green Bay. So it's actually a little bit closer to Green Bay than what the away football teams. Oh, screenplay completed. He's got room on the outside, and into the end zone walks number 1 for the Chieftains, Ezekiel Lowney, on the screenplay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the visiting opponents when they play the Packers stay in Appleton, so we'll be a little bit closer to Green Bay than
yeah.
the opposing NFL teams.
Maps puts it at 3 hours and 39 minutes.
Oh, camera now clear. So that late touchdown now makes the score 13-49 as we await the extra point. And in case you're wondering, if they make this, we still have running clock. And it's good. At least they didn't go for 2 and stop running clock if they
Right.
would have gotten it. So
Yeah.
Panthers lead by 35. 3:57 clock is stopped. Since there was a touchdown, it'll restart as soon as the kickoff is off and away. Osceola Chieftains coming out on the field, getting ready to kick it away. And yeah, definitely not the game I think either one of us expected. Like we both said the Panthers have this game. but not
yeah.
like this. And I mean, even after the first couple series,
Right.
it was looking like it was going to be a close one. But here we are, 3:57 left, 49-14. We'll get you all the reserves coming in on offense too, as we see them. Picked up by Kopaz, turns up field into the pile, starting to break on through and tackled around the 30-yard line. I see 55, LaVenture. 57, some onions.
22, Sam
That's the one
Spaeth.
I was just about to say. 74, that's Wilkie, I believe.
Yep.
14, Betcher will be in at quarterback.
He's got
Running on the field, 28, Trevor Miller.
probably Shackleton going in motion there. Handoff goes to the fullback, number 5,
Breaking through,
Santinella.
Santinella.
Nice chunky yards on that play.
59, Niepolt. 80 runs on, Connor Nielsen.
Number 72, Zach Sabadke out there.
Number 10, Derek Weber. And we have a timeout, so we'll see who else gets on the field right here. 2:51. I didn't see who took a timeout. The scoreboard still says 3 apiece. But we'll be back in just a little bit, so I'm going to say the Chieftains took a timeout, but I have no basis for that assumption. Okay, we got another scoring update, it looks like. Thank you, Eric. Freedom 35-3, so that's where the Panthers will be headed. I mean, barring a gigantic miracle.
Yeah.
By either side. Baldwin Woodville will advance, winning 40-7, and New Richmond also, will advance most likely there as well, 35-10. So Middle Border Schools showing up in the first round here.
Mm-hmm. And the team that we're going to be playing then, like we said, Freedom over by Appleton. They are the number 1 seed in our region. They're 9-0 on the season. Their defense been pretty good all year, averaging 9 points per game that they're letting up. So a little bit more of a passing team, which has been a bit of a weakness for us. So hopefully we're able to make some adjustments then in the next week to get our pass defense ready to go for Freedom on Friday night.
Oops, sorry about that. Betcher hands the
it
ball
off.
off. I go with Miller. So I'm looking at my high school football bracket right now. I just want to
Okay.
look at what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I got SCC going all the way.
Well, of course. Yeah.
So they're at state, and I got Baldwin Woodville. They made it through this round, but I have them losing to Wrightstown this upcoming Friday.
Okay, you're a big Wrightstown fan.
A huge.
Wrightstown fan. Okay.
Whoop, and we got a
That's
play
right.
going on
Handoff
right there.
Goes to number 28, Trevor Miller.
Where's my D3 bracket? D3 bracket. I got Menominee advancing the number 1 seed. You know, that's my hometown, so
I see.
got them going to state as well.
Just a homer.
Yep,
yeah.
that's right. And I had New Richmond winning, and I have New Richmond losing to Menominee. So
Wow.
my prediction is after next week, St. Croix Central, the only Middle Border team.
And you're basing that off of hours of
Yes,
research.
hours of
meticulous
research.
looking at every score from every week across the state.
Because if you listen to our broadcast, I definitely get all the stats to bring up to all of our broadcasts and do tons and tons of homework. And yeah.
Yeah. Enough said. Minute 30 left in the game here. Trevor Miller in motion. Handoff goes to number 3. That is Grisafi. Yep. He has 1 touchdown on the season. Saw that a few weeks back, I believe, at Amory as he ripped off a long touchdown run later in the game.
I see
Looking to
Elliot
add on
Herring.
with one more. Elliot Herring getting into the action.
Probably missed some
That's
people out there
possible.
as well. There's lots filtering in and out now, under a minute left on the clock. I have no idea where the ball
I
lies.
don't know either.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in the pile somewhere. Not sure who had it, but
I want to see what kind of arm Betcher has.
let's
That's what
let
I would
it
like
fly.
to see. Let him loose right now.
Fly, Eagles, fly. So probably the last play here is we are now under 30 seconds in the game, 2nd and 11. And it looks like victory formation. Betcher kneels it out. Clock will tick down. Handshakes coming a little bit early on the field, but hey, we love it here. 14-49, your St. Croix Central Panthers take on the beat the Osceola Chieftains. We will head over to Freedom, Wisconsin 1 week from today. That will be broadcast right here live on YouTube. Thank you again to everybody listening to us live at home. Have a great rest of your night. Good night. Go Panthers.